Today on CBTV-Idaho, we're going to discuss the construction of a new gate at the trailhead of Table Rock in Boise. We're also going to tell you about an iconic building in Rigby, Idaho scheduled to be demolished later this week. Finally, Idaho Falls Power has selected a contractor for a big construction project on Lincoln Road. We're going to get into all this stuff after the intro. Welcome back, guys, to CBTV Idaho. My name is Tyson. I'm your journalist and videographer for CBTV in the Idaho area. If this is our first time meeting, Construction Business TV is a national news platform dedicated to keeping you informed on the construction projects going on in your local area. So with that said, let's get into the first story. We're talking about Boise, Idaho, the new gate under construction to limit vehicles on Table Rock Road. Construction of a new gate is underway to address ongoing reports of public safety, damage, and vandalism at top of Table Rock and private property in the area. The city of Boise said yesterday that crews will begin constructing the gate at the first intersection of Table Rock Road and Alta Via Court. So in June of last year, the Idaho State Historical Society said that ongoing reports of vandalism, fights, trespassing, among other activity, forced it to close the parking lot to vehicles at the top of the mesa. The gate will be open from sunrise to sunset to allow limited vehicle parking and will be operational in April. Folks will have to hike, ride, or walk their way to the top of the popular overlook destination. So visitors can continue to access Table Rock at the two trailheads associated with Table Rock trails. That is the Old Penitentiary Trailhead and the Mesa Trailhead adjacent to Warm Springs Golf Course. Okay, next story. We're going to go to Rigby, Idaho, where a longtime business in downtown Rigby is scheduled to be demolished this week. Brent Tolman, an administrator with the Rigby Urban Renewal Society, told EastIdahoNews.com the structure formerly occupied by the Me and Stan's restaurant will be demolished later this week. He told East Idaho News that the intent is to take it down, clean up the lot, and make it attractive for a new development. The building was in such condition that repairing it would have cost more than it was worth. And then he goes on to say that it looks great on the outside, but when we got into it, we found some asbestos and some deterioration. There are areas that aren't safe to walk through because of collapse, so the agency boarded it up to keep people out of it. So it says in this article from EastIdahoNews.com that the agency will be submitting requests for proposals to select the most appropriate development for that site once this project is complete and the construction's happened and everything's been cleared off the lot. And a draft will be approved at its next meeting on February 18th. The Rigby Urban Renewal Agency bought the Me and Stan's building and the vacant lot behind it from the previous owners last August. Tolman says they felt it was a good fit for a rehabilitation project. I haven't spent a lot of time in Rigby myself, but it says here that Me and Stan's has a long history in eastern Idaho dating back 50 years. The Jefferson Star reports Stan Colburn first opened a Rexburg location in August of 1969. The Rigby location opened sometime in the 1980s after years of operation in St. Anthony, Jackson, and West Yellowstone. So this is no doubt an iconic landmark, and the locals in Rigby are no doubt going to miss it. What do you think should be built in its place? Leave a comment in the comments below and let's have a discussion about that. What do you think they're going to build up in that vacant area once it's available for reconstruction? And finally, a little bit bigger story. An Idaho Falls City Council meeting was held January 14th to select a contractor for a big construction project going on Lincoln Road, between Lincoln Road to the Payne substation. Okay, so it says in the meeting notes here that on the 6th of June of last year, The Idaho Falls Power, or IFP, solicited bids from 8 approved contractors for the construction of the 161 kV line project going from Lincoln Road to the Payne substation. So they had this meeting to approve the bid from the lowest responsive bidder, which turned out to be Summit Line Construction as the lowest responsive and responsible bidder. The engineers at Summit Line Construction, their cost estimate for this project, just over $5 million. IFP Director Bear Prairie stated that the Payne substation project is a culmination of 12 to 13 years of work, and all items for this project just happened to line up for this agenda. So then the council then held a vote to approve the Summit Line construction agreement with Idaho Falls Power for the construction of the 161 kV transmission line from Lincoln Road to the Payne substation for the bid amount that I mentioned earlier, and give authorization to the mayor to execute the necessary documents. This vote was unanimously approved. Okay, that does it for this week's weekly news update with CBTV-Idaho. My name is Tyson. I'm your local videographer and journalist for Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have any questions about what we talked about, throw them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date on construction business as it is happening in the Idaho area or anywhere that you are in the country, because Construction Business TV is a national platform. We're covering news all over the country. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get updated on these events, on these construction projects as they unfold in real time. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next week. Drive safe.